So this first video is going to be about some huge ideas that are coming to my mind. The first idea that came was an independent cryonics lab and reanimation studio. Okay, so basically, if you're not familiar with what cryonics is, it is the preservation of either whole body or brain, central nervous system, in liquid nitrogen, keeps it extremely cold. And then later on, with the theoretically, we will be able to revive these individuals, these brains, which can be transplanted into newly 3D printed bodies or whatever it might be, maybe even machines or cyborg type situations. It sounds crazy, like science fiction, I know, and I've got a couple other videos in here. If you're interested, please check them out. You'll see cryonics and what happens when we die, things like that. I've got a couple of them in here, not enough. But this was one pretty big idea. Basically, I'll circle back to this first idea, this topic, in a whole separate video because there's a lot to discuss about this. Okay. The second idea I thought about was building the Hyperloop ourselves. We don't need Elon Musk. Maybe we can use his money if he'll help fund us, but building it ourselves. He started the project and then stopped it. So we need to find a way to build a Hyperloop because we deserve it as humans. We deserve to have the most advanced technology possible for us to travel around and stop relying on air travel. Sure, it's cool and interesting, but it's a pain in the ass. Let's just scrap air travel and go to the Hyperloop. How do we get there? Well, we're going to have to raise some money to do it. So maybe we'll get some engineering schematics on board and just fund the thing and build the thing ourselves. But that's going to require us to raise some capital. Okay. That's the second big idea. And the third big idea is independent stem cell research and funding outside of the United States, where we get to actually do the research and use the stem cells. In the United States, there are policies barring this, but outside of the country, which I am in Asia now, there's all kinds of things we can do here. Um, I have a cousin who's been paralyzed for the last 27 years or so, and he's in a country, United States, where the research was blocked and prevented, so he wasn't able to walk. He still isn't able to walk. And that could have been avoided if our country wasn't so fucking backwards when it comes to scientific research. Okay. And all the moral shit that gets in the way and the ethics and the principles and stuff. You know, science is science. We need to be healing people and we need to be getting them back on their feet, whatever that takes. Um, and then we need to look at some of the moral aspects as well. But really, at the end, it's about helping people. You know. So those are the three main ideas. My question to you, as my viewers or anyone watching this, which one of those three ideas would do you think is best to invest money in? And which one would you be willing to invest some funds in, however small, however large? Which one would you be willing to invest some money in? Okay, we've got an independent cryonics lab in which we would get the cost down to where life extension, preservation, and then life extension is going to be much cheaper than it currently is, or the Hyperloop, making our transportation worldwide better, or of course stem cell research in which we could help paralyzed patients walk again, repairing spinal cord injuries and all kinds of things. Who knows what that could come with? I just realized there should be a fourth that I forgot to mention. And that's why this is very raw. You know, these projects are very raw. The fourth idea would be the Human Connectome Project. That would essentially ultimately allow us to digitize the consciousness to where we could take that, upload it into a server, save it, and then download it into a machine, into a mainframe, software, emulator, simulator, a new human body, whatever it is. We just have your consciousness saved. That is going to require us to put a lot of money into mastering and mapping all the brain connections for the human, and that's nowhere near being completed. That's going to require some money, time, and money. Um, so that's the fourth one. So out of the four projects, the four big ideas, independent cryonics lab, building a hyperloop ourselves, um, independent stem cell research and usage outside of the United States, or number four, investing in the Human Connectome project. Okay. So please put the comments there. Let me know which one, because I'm going to start a GoFundMe or something, and anybody can contribute into this. We've got to get something going. One of these projects has got to be implemented. So let me know. Please feel free. And thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.